Hey, all my weekly talkers, this is your friend Todd coming at you from Southwest New Hampshire, your fellow talker. And I hope everybody's having a good Saturday, August 7th. It's a beautiful day out. It's nice and warm and sunny out. This is part 2 of the tour of Swanzey Historical Museum here in Southwest New Hampshire, Swanzey, New Hampshire. It's located here on Route 10 South here in West Swanzey, New Hampshire. And I hope you guys are enjoying the tour. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the tour. And so here is a continuation of the tour. This is part 2. So I showed you around. There's the last I showed you on part 1, the World War I part of our display cabinet here. So here's the other section here. This is another section dedicated to Denman Thompson and the old homestead play. We have an outdoor theater here in the town of Swanzey that where they used to perform the play for generations. And like I say, I have seen the play. Some old arrowheads and stuff that were found around the area. There was a Squawkig Indian village before the settlers came here in the area. And some of the arrowheads and stuff, I hope I pronounced the name right. And gougers and chisels, scrapers, a lot of nice archaeology right there. French gun flints. So there's that part of the cabinet. And again, there's another section of the car there. I'm standing beside the car. And then just some other archaeology history here of the area. Instruction manual on looms is over here behind. Sometime I will do a video. I probably showed it in my Thompson Bridge video, the old woolen mill here in town, Homestead Woolen Mill. Some artifacts from there that were found and donated. And so some of the weaving crew, some of the products that were made here in Swanzey. There's a basket mill here, a box company as well. 1890, the history of Swanzey. This is some of the local history. There was a Perry Farm lumber mill here in Swanzey in 1883. There is the Edward Nelson Pail shop, P-A-I-L, over in East Swanzey. And Marsh's Mill over in Westport, New Hampshire. It's a little village that's part of Swanzey. There's New England Box Company that was here in West Swanzey, and so forth. The Homestead Woolen Mill. New England Box Company. That's the F.L. Snow Lock Corner Boxes Company, apparently, factory. And some other stuff, Homestead Woolen Mill bolts of cloth that they used to make. There's a picture of right next to the Thompson Bridge there, located west of the Thompson Bridge, built in 1894. That is the Dickinson Box Shop right there. Unfortunately, the men are not identified in the picture, but so that's our display cabinet there. And that covers that room from part 1. And nice little glass, stained glass thing there. Okay, now over here, this is some items we have, some pamphlets on sale, some pamphlets, free pamphlets here of certain activities and things around the area. We have some items for sale here, some mugs. Unfortunately, looks like the light is out. here in the corner, unfortunately, so I may not be able to get a lot of, I will do my best at it here. There's some nice mugs right there. There we go, that's a little better. There. And some other things for sale, mugs and, you know, and stuff. Nice paintings. There. We have some old, the old Homestead Crier paper for sale. Some shirts. That's one of the covered bridges in town. There's some old town reports for down at Swanzey if you want to buy any. Swanzey kitchens, some shirts and things. So some stuff there for sale. All proceeds go to the museum. Excuse me. And we have some more like posters of the old homestead. The Swanzey Players group that perform the old homestead every year. That is Charles Hanrahan, who was instrumental in restoring the Amoskeag steamer fire engine and building the Swanzey Historical Museum. He is the founder of the museum right there. And there we go. Those are the public restrooms. There's also pictures and stuff, you know, historical pictures and things over there around the restrooms. And our visitors come from far, near and far, you know, and some pins to show where a lot of them have come from. And in a moment I'll take you downstairs. We have stuff down cellar to show you, but I'm going to go over this way and I'm going to walk you through over here. Like I say, we can do genealogy stuff. These are memory of gifts and, you know, donated, listed below. Old grandfather clock there. A lot of things that, you know, go through here. A lot of old books and history books and stuff of the area, Swanzey and so forth. Old newspaper clippings here from the area as well. If you're looking for, you know, such things. Yeah. Some old photographs there. And this was a holy matrimony thing here. Certificate. This certifies that Frank Snow and Mary Fox were united in holy matrimony. That's the Pythian house. That's the former home of Denman Thompson right there here in Swanzey. Red stone vases. There. There. A.W. Hawkins, M.D. business sign. That one there says 1737 to 1738, Lydia Black, first white child buried in Swanzey. There's some other books and resources there that we have here at the museum. Some other books and stuff and resources for looking up genealogy and other history here in the town and surrounding area. Some nice, cool old lanterns there. And this here is the Holbrook Farm. Old picture goes way back. This is the back window. This is the backyard, looking out at the ball field and the school over there, and the concession stand over there. And here's some old tools up here in the stairwell going upstairs on display. There we go. And take me quite a while, an old plane, wood smoothing plane there. Some drill bits down there. Some wool shears and things. We'll go through all of them. That'll take practically forever. Oh, scythe. Windmill. But there's our upstairs. There. Alrighty, let's go upstairs. There we go. Monadnock View Farm. Right here. That's where our current is no longer there. It was torn down, and Market Basket Supermarket is in place of it now. Honor roll, serving with the United States Armed Forces from World War II. There. We honor our town veterans that served. Some old muskets. There. Gentleman holding one of the old Fowler, New England Fowler muskets on display up here. Yeah. This was the West Swanzey, New Hampshire honor roll for World War II outside of Whitcomb Hall here in town. Now this is really cool. I wish my mother was able to have seen it, but unfortunately, because she loved quilting, but we had a donation of this quilt of all the covered bridges and churches here in town. Isn't that cool? The handwork at the time, and handwork, and if I remember right, the pictures were actually painted on, or drawn on, or whatever. Isn't that awesome? Let me see. I think there's a thing over there. Over here, tag. Yeah, there it is. Quilt 1990, painted with pictures by Eunice Tardif, with pictures of bridges and churches back in 1990. Yeah, she actually it was painted on. The pictures were painted onto the quilt. Isn't that awesome? Never seen that done before. My mother made quilts, but there's some old firearms and stuff, shooting, exhibition shooters, husband and wife exhibition shooters, right there, picture there, with the Small arms primers handled with carefully. Remington Arms Company Incorporated, Bridgeport, Connecticut. There's an old, this is a Bible, actually, right here. This book right here, right there. It is a polyglot Bible printed in Brattleboro, Vermont in 1834, handwritten inside the cover, Mary Mahitable, Carlton, Wilton, New Hampshire. Contains genealogy information back to 1771 on Carlton, Ridley, and Holbrook families. That is so cool. Yeah. The last time I was here, I actually opened it up for a little bit, but very carefully I did. And some stuff in the, excuse me. This here is clothing hanger, baby child's clothing hangers and stuff. An old dresser. Look at the handwork and skill that went into building those back, you know. An old tricycle, doll carriage. Look at that. Some old china and dishes and baby shoes and stuff. A lot of old antique baby stuff there, children's stuff. Rhymes, chimes, and for little folks. Mother Goose rhymes. Wooden toys, children's clothing, some old rockers, bed. There's a bench here you can sit down on too and enjoy the view. Some other stuff here in the cabinet to see pictures and things. Another awesome quilt that was donated. An old antique chair there with some beautiful artwork there on the head of the chair, on the back of the chair there. Isn't that awesome? That is so cool. And look at all that's a jewelry box. Came from a house in Springfield, Vermont, was donated from 1915. Kerosene lamp and some old wood turnings and things on display here, donated. Some really cool stuff here. Some old dishes. This here is really cool. I won't show it to you. This credenza. But in this credenza, I don't know if you can see it, it actually comes out into a bed. And then it folds right back up into, let me get back here, that way you can get the full effect here. And you fold it back up and it looks just like that. Isn't that awesome? And look at the skill and the carving and everything that was put into it. I mean, that was well built. I mean, the skill that was put into it. That was a master woodworking right there. Some old chest of drawers there, trunk, another storage trunk there. Well, anyways, that is the upstairs here, loft. I'll give you a shot over the railing here. There's an old-time sled hanging up, and the main part over there, where we were in part 1. There's a shot of the rafters, and a shot down onto the first floor there in the main spot where the fire engine is, and the stagecoach there, and the car. There we go. And there's a sign up there. I think it says O.J. Very Wheelwright and Jobber. Made wheels and things. Alright, so there is that. Well, let's head downstairs. We still got one more area to show you. There's a look from where I came down the bottom of the stairs over into the main part as well. There's another view out our window here out the back. Oh, this is another, that wooden box right there on the counter is an old cash register. Really cool. See, that's how they made change there. They push those buttons there to make the change, and the door comes out there where the money is. Lever there pops the drawer when you punch in how much the price is and everything, and when you know it, it actually still works. Another clock there, and a picture of the old Homestead play there, as well as over there. Alright, and this is a view from this side of the counter, out the main door. Okay, everybody, again, thank you for watching part 2 of tour of Swanzey Historical Museum. Again, we'd love to see you drop by and visit us here at the museum. If you can help out with the donation or just the volunteer here at the museum, contact the museum, let us know. All right. And just so you know, we are open Saturday and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 4. And thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching my channel. And if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, leave a thumbs down. Either way, it's supposed to help me out. And also, if you'd like to subscribe, I would love it if you would. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell so you can see more videos. And there's going to be a part 3 because we're not quite finished yet here at the museum. So keep on thinking, keep on exploring, talkers. You stay safe out there, enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless you. See you guys.